The violence came hours after Russia and Ukraine began a major prisoner exchange. Ukraine's capital came under a large-scale combined drone and missile attack late Friday with explosions and machine gun fire heard throughout the city. Many Kyiv residents were taking shelter in underground subway stations. The nighttime Russian attack that stretched into early Saturday came hours after Russia and Ukraine began a major prisoner exchange, swapping hundreds of soldiers and civilians in the first phase of an exchange that was agreed on by the two sides at a meeting in Istanbul last week. The agreement was a moment of cooperation in otherwise failed efforts to reach a ceasefire in the three-year-old war. The debris of intercepted missiles and drones fell in at least 4 city districts of the capital, acting head of Kyiv military administration, Timur Tkachenko, wrote on Telegram. According to Tkachenko, 6 people required medical care after the attack, which sparked 2 fires in the Solomyansky district of Kyiv. Prior to the attack, City Mayor Vitaly Klitschko warned Kyiv residents of more than 20 Russian strike drones heading toward Kyiv. President Volodymyr Zelensky said the first phase of the prisoner swap brought home 390 Ukrainians, including soldiers and civilians, with further releases expected over the weekend that will make it the largest swap of the war. Russia's defense ministry said it received the same number from Ukraine. "It's very important to bring everyone home," Zelensky wrote on Telegram, thanking all who worked to secure their return and pledging to continue diplomatic efforts to make more exchanges possible. Dozens of relatives of prisoners cheered and chanted, "Thank you," as buses carrying the freed captives arrived at a medical facility in Ukraine's Chernihiv region. The men, some with expressionless faces and others unable to contain their emotions, got off the buses wrapped in Ukrainian flags for joyful reunions. Kyiv and Moscow agreed in Istanbul last week to the exchange of 1,000 prisoners from each side in their first direct peace talks since the early weeks of Russia's 2022 invasion. That meeting lasted only 2 hours and brought no breakthrough in US-led efforts to stop the fighting.